You guys, we are throwing it back. We are talking about Riverdale because I feel like the show has been in the headlines a lot recently from things that KJ Apa has said. And we also have to talk about what Madeline said on Call Her Daddy. We are going to get into what exactly has been exposed about what went down behind the scenes of this show, plus some other things that is going on with this cast. When Riverdale first premiered, it looked like just another teen drama with a dark twist that was based on the Archie comics, but what fans didn't see behind the neon lights and outrageous storylines was the chaos brewing off screen. Over the years, the cast has slowly started speaking out, calling out pay gaps, slamming the absurd scripts, admitting to the toll it took on their mental health, and even shutting down rumors about on-set hookups. Now, with the series years behind them, some more truth is spilling out as they have gone on to do other projects and promote them, and the past has it's come up. Recently, Madelaine Petsch was shutting down rumors about her Riverdale co-stars after KJ Apa recently implied that cast members on the show were all hooking up. Speaking on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Madelaine made it clear that she never got involved with anyone on set, joking that she did not touch a single person on that show with the 10-foot pole. She explained that she always kept her personal and professional life separate.
Can I set the record straight about something on Riverdale, actually?
Yeah.
Love to do this on air.
Please.
Okay. Recently, an article came out saying that we all together on the show. I did not touch a single person on that show with a 10-foot pole. May I just repeat that one more time? I did not fuck a single person on Riverdale. I never touched them. That's what happened. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Wait, did people think you fucked the girls or people on set?
It was just like this article that came out that was like, we all fuck her all the time. And I was like, hey, no, I did not fuck you. I don't claim that at all.
You weren't into anyone on set?
No. I don't mix business and pleasure like that. I've never hooked up with a co-star.
Her comments directly counter KJ's suggestions that he made while on a press tour for a new movie with Madeline Klein. Both coming from adult television shows, as Madeline was on Outer Banks. They were asked about their past projects since they kind of share this young adult show past. And when talking about Riverdale, KJ said, yeah, there's a lot of drama that comes on shows like that, Apa tells Entertainment Weekly. Not to say in like a gossipy kind of way, but it's just a part of the environment, I guess, part of the deal. Klein agrees, adding that the young casts ultimately can't help but get close while filming teen TV shows. It's like a family, you know what I mean? She tells Entertainment Weekly, you spend so much time with them. It's like the family you never asked for, Apa adds, which makes Klein laugh. It's true, in a beautiful way. Klein continues laughing as she corrects Apa, you can't really ever ask for family, that's the whole point. So it really feels like family, and of course you spend that much time with people and you love them, and Apa interrupts her and adds, you hook up with them. People hook up with each other. Entertainment Weekly wrote, meanwhile, Apa has never been romantically linked to any of his Riverdale co-stars, but during Entertainment Weekly's interview, he keeps doubling down on how teen TV co-stars have sex with each other. So after this, everyone was like, oh my gosh, like everyone in Riverdale must have just been effing each other. Like, what was going on? Who did he F? Like, it sounded like it was multiple people, but not with Madelaine, according to her. In the same Call Her Daddy interview, she was calling out the storylines of the show, which has also been wildly criticized online for the weird turns the show took with things happening that just felt so unreal.
Do you think you'll ever rewatch it?
No.
What about when you have a daughter or a son?
I'm not letting her watch that. Actually, no, I will. I'm just kidding.
What was the worst Riverdale plot line you ever had to act out?
Where do I begin?
Okay. give me a strong one.
Okay. Okay. So it's like there's so many going through my head I can't decide. I had to act with my brother's dead corpse in a wheelchair for an entire season. Mind you, he died 4 years prior. His corpse should have absolutely rotted. But I was like basically losing my mind and speaking to a corpse for an entire season. I would wake up and be like, JJ, do you want your tea?
See, I definitely watched the first couple seasons, and then when it was getting really crazy, I was
probably around that time.
Yeah. That's probably that's exactly.
Can I change my answer? My actual answer is this is my Roman Empire. Okay, when I became a witch on that show, Roberto. Is this my camera? Roberto. When I became a witch on that show, there was one thing I told you. I said I never want to see lasers coming out of my hands. Okay. What did he do in the season finale of season 6? I'm like Scarlet Witching up in the air, singing and crying with lasers shooting out of my hands at a comet. At a comet that ends up wiping out all of Riverdale, which is why we're in the 50s in season 7.
And this was something that the cast has talked about before. In 2023, the cast did an interview acknowledging that they were sort of like a joke, telling Entertainment Weekly, I think it's important to acknowledge that our show is made fun of a lot, Reinhardt said. People see clips taken out of context and are like, what? I thought this was about teenagers. And we thought so as well in season 1. but it's really not been easy to feel that you're the butt of a joke. We all want to be actors, we're passionate about what we do, so when the absurdity of our show became a talking point, it was difficult. Camby Mendez defended the show though, saying Mendez, however, contended that the absurdity is on par with the absurdity in Marvel movies. Superhero movies are the main thing at the box office these days, and those are the most absurd stories you could imagine. She adds, you've got an effing talking raccoon fighting aliens in space. No one's like, this makes no sense. We're a comic book. It's supposed to be fun and fictional and weird. If you want to watch a teen show where there's a bunch of kids in a high school dealing with relationship drama, there's a lot out there. In the same interview, Cole Sprouse then told people if that's what they're looking for, then go watch Euphoria. But he did say that towards the end of the show, that sometimes it did feel like a roll of the dice in terms of how episodes were going to land with the public. Now, Casey Cott, who plays Kevin Keller, admitted that the cast would sometimes receive their scripts just a day or two before filming. If not, they'd honestly be handed last-minute recording cues by email with almost no context. Cammy recalled that the schedule was so fast-paced that she once sang a full musical number without even knowing what the scene was really about. And Madeline also had frustrations explaining that there was rarely enough time for rehearsals or even proper discussions with the directors before shooting. The cast described the whole process as constantly running to keep up with little room for preparation, which left many of them feeling like they were just winging it on set. It's honestly nothing new to be hearing this about a CW project. Actually, we were just talking about how things were coming out about the Vampire Diaries, what it was like on set, and that was a CW show, and I am just feeling so many parallels to what we are hearing about Riverdale from the cast over the years. And they also had issues with unequal pay. As I recently talked about, Nina Dobrev came out and said that she was not getting paid the same as Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley. And while on Riverdale, Vanessa Morgan had previously spoken out in 2020 talking about unequal pay. She tweeted, I'm not being quiet anymore. Tired of how Black people are portrayed in media. Tired of us being portrayed as thugs, dangerous, or angry, scary people. Tired of us also being used as sidekick, non-dimensional characters to our white leads, or only used in the ads for diversity, but not actually in the show. It starts with the media. I'm not being quiet anymore. And this was something that was talked about in the recent Vampire Diary book about how Kat felt she was being written in Vampire Diaries. Additionally, Bernadette Beck has also hinted publicly that she felt her character in Riverdale was used more to check a diversity box than actually being fully developed. And well, now that the show is over, it seems like the former Riverdale cast members are not just exposing what went down behind the scenes, they're fully trying to shed the show's chaotic legacy and rebrand themselves completely. A lot of them are stepping into totally different roles, embracing creative risks, and trying to leave that Riverdale stamp behind once and for all. But no one's doing it quite like KJ Apa right now, allegedly, okay? Recently, a mysterious TikTok account under the name of Mr. Fantasy went viral, posting videos featuring a man in a wig, British accent, and just totally out there vibe. Fans quickly connected the dots and realized it was almost definitely KJ Apa under the persona. While he hasn't outright said that it's him, I mean, they've got the same tattoos, it freaking looks like him. It's definitely gotta be him. And Mr. Fantasy, he's got a song out, you guys. He's already climbed to the top of Spotify's viral charts. So I don't know if he's just trying to do this new Mr. Fantasy so he can release music. Some people are saying that this is for an upcoming movie role. I'm not sure what he's doing this all for, but people are eating it up. It is a new business venture for him because he's even collaborating with Chipotle now.
Welcome to my world, and I am here to expose my secret discovery, hole in the wall, Chipotle! Everyone looks sexy. Sexiest pose ever. Doing a great job.
So he is in his post-Riverdale bag, I tell you. But in just looking back at Riverdale, it's clear it was more than just a wild teen soap with a cult following and endless memes. It was a machine that literally pushed its cast to the limit, but gave them some seriously big careers, and we're watching them go out and do all these projects now, where the show is still getting brought up in the interviews that they're doing. I mean, regardless of the crazy, wild storylines, they were memorable, okay? It stuck with people. And we're still hearing about it because they're still talking about it. But I certainly want to know what you guys think about how some of the cast has been reflecting on the show recently, what Madeline had to say in response to KJ Apa, what you think about Mr. Fantasy. Let me know all your thoughts. Did you guys watch Riverdale? Let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.